Thinking about moving to Lexington with a middle schooler in tow? School zones matter, and picking the right middle school can either help your kids do well in life or make things harder. But fear not. Today I'm gonna share the top 4 and bottom 2 middle schools in all of Fayette County. I'm sharing the inside scoop on the best specialty school out there, and I'm exposing the middle school that you might not have ever heard of and why you should care. Before we dig into that, I am a realtor. I am not a teacher or a school official, so everything I share today comes from public data, sites like the Fayette County Schools and niche.com. I, Shelby Johnson, am not telling you where your kids should or shouldn't go. I am just reporting what's out there so you can decide for yourself. All right, let's go. On our list of top 4 schools, number 4 is Jessie M. Clark Middle. Named after the historical figure Jessie McFarland Clark, the first woman ever elected to the Fayette County School Board back in 1948. Jessie M. Clark is located right between New Circle Road and Man o' War, just off Clays Mill Road, southwest of downtown in the 40503 zip code. Jessie M. Clark has an overall A- rating on niche.com, roughly 985 students enrolled with a student-teacher ratio of 15:1, which is right on par with the national average. And even though Jessie Clark is ranked number 4 on the list, they are really strong in the academic department. And when it comes to sports, you should know that Jessie Clark's 8th grade football team won the championship in 2024. But other than that, there's really no notable information on the school's sports history. Jessie Clark is number 25 on the list of best public schools in all of Kentucky and are known for their talented and gifted program and Project Lead the Way, which is a STEM program. STEM meaning science, technology, engineering, and math. But like most middle schools, they do have some behavioral issues with students, such as bullying and communication with teachers, but their diversity rating is a solid A-. When planning ahead, you should know that Jessie Clark feeds into Lafayette High School, or if you are planning on moving here one day and just want to cut to the chase, my name is Shelby Johnson. I'm an Army veteran turned real estate agent, and I would love to help you buy the right home in the right area for you and your family. Hit me up. Number 3, we have Beaumont Middle School in the 40504 zip code, located on the west side of Lexington, just inside New Circle Road. As you can probably guess from the name, Beaumont Circle is nearby, which is everything that you would need to support the nearby neighborhoods, like a Kroger, YMCA, pet store, dental office, so many restaurants. Beaumont, Palomar, and the surrounding neighborhoods in this area have a really good reputation throughout Lexington, and it's one of the most popular locations to live in. Beaumont Middle School has 757 kids with a student-teacher ratio of 14:1, which is better than the national average. Beaumont feeds into Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School, which is the number 1 rated high school according to niche.com, so that's a major bonus. The girls volleyball team at Beaumont Middle won the A-League Volleyball Championship in December of 2023. The girls track and field team won the county title in 2024, and the boys squad got runner-up. Not too shabby. Beaumont Middle is number 7 on the list of best public schools in all of Kentucky, with an excellent academic program and a solid A for diversity. Number 2 on the list, with an overall rating of an A on niche.com, is Edythe Jones Hayes Middle School. Man, I ran out of breath just saying that, which is probably why the locals call it Hayes. Hayes is a relatively new school founded in 2004, and it sits on the far southeast side of Lexington, much farther out than most of the other Fayette County public schools. So on a map, you'll find Hayes tucked in a triangle formed by I-75, Man o' War, and Hayes Boulevard in the 40509 zip code. 40509 is the fastest growing zip code in all of Lexington, mainly due to new construction homes being built and the Hamburg Pavilion Shopping Center, which has a ton of shopping, restaurants, plus all of your big box stores like Costco, Target, DSW, Best Buy, you get the picture. Hayes Middle School has 1,070 students approximately and a student ratio of 15:1. It feeds into Tates Creek High School, which is important to know if you plan on staying in the district long term. Hayes is known for its academy preparation program and its sports. The boys basketball team earned district tournament titles in 2011, 16, 17, 2020, 21, and the 2022 seasons, and then in 2024 earned runner-up. The girls basketball team has a similar reputation, and in 2023, the football team won the championship with their JV team winning the city championship. Hayes has a diversity score of an A and is just known to be really well-rounded. We've got the academics, the sports, and it's number 11 on the list of best public middle schools in Kentucky. And number 1 on our list is Morton Middle School. Morton was the first public school in our entire county, established in 1834 by William Morton himself to educate children orphaned by an epidemic. And today it has earned an overall A rating on niche.com, total of 641 students, and a student-teacher ratio of 14:1. Morton Middle School is right off Tates Creek Road, a major road that leads all the way into downtown Lexington, and Morton itself is super close to the start of downtown. It's in Chevy Chase, Ashley Park, and the Kenwick area, which are super well-loved residential neighborhoods with deep roots, historic charm, tree-lined streets, and beautiful classic homes, all within walking distance of shops and restaurants. Unlike the other middle schools so far, Morton feeds into different high schools depending on where you live. Side note real quick, districts are subject to change, so do not go off my word. Make sure you also verify for yourself. Okay, back to it. 4 districts. If you live in the far west side, you would go to Lafayette, but if you live anywhere else within the district, you would go to Tates Creek High School. Morton Middle School has an impressive recent track history with athletics. The girls basketball team went undefeated in 2023 and won the countywide tournament, while the boys team took home the Kentucky Basketball Association Fall League Championship. Morton ranks number 13 on the list of best public schools in Kentucky and earns an A for diversity. The school is well known across Fayette County for its nurturing environment and its commitment to student success. Morton also offers the AVID program, which is the Advancement via Individual Determination. It's a year-long elective focused on preparing students for college readiness and long-term academic achievement. But if you're watching this, you are clearly doing your homework. So if you want personalized help, I am here for you. It is my job to help you make the best decisions on where to live and get the best deal while doing so. So if you are looking to buy or relocate to the Lexington area, hit me up and we will jump in today. But we're not done. Did you know Lexington has a magnet school for middle schoolers? It's called SCAPA at Bluegrass. SCAPA standing for School for the Creative and Performing Arts. So SCAPA is located in the downtown-ish area, just between Nicholasville Road and the Harrodsburg Road, where they turn into South Limestone and South Broadway. SCAPA has by far the smallest school and best student-teacher ratio, with only 300 students and a student-teacher ratio of 10:1. And their reading and math proficiency numbers are way higher than any other school on this list, plus they are way above the national averages. But here's the twist, or honestly, the bonus. Even though SCAPA is part of the public school system, students have to audition in their chosen discipline to get in, and they're super selective about granting acceptance. But the good news is they accept students from anywhere within Fayette County, no matter where they live within county lines. And once the student gets in, they feed directly into Lafayette High School to continue their SCAPA track at the high school level. SCAPA middle schoolers are also fully integrated into Lafayette for sports and extracurriculars, giving them a leg up in both of those departments. Even with a B rating in diversity, SCAPA is currently ranked number 1 overall best middle school in all of Kentucky, which is huge. And now it's time to flip the switch and talk about the 2 lowest ranking schools per niche.com. Number 5 of 6 is Leestown Middle School. Leestown Middle School sits right where New Circle and Leestown Road meet. It's close to the Amazon facility, the Meadowthorpe neighborhood, and the Spring Valley Golf Course. The school holds a B rating on niche.com, which is solid, and serves about 945 students with a 14:1 student-teacher ratio. One of the most impressive stats about Leestown is that it's actually number 6 in the entire state for diversity. So it's a true melting pot, which is awesome to see. And this past June, Leestown Middle was honored at the National Schools to Watch Conference in Washington, D.C. They were recognized for their dedication to creating a collaborative environment where students and staff work together to build strong, meaningful relationships, which is a huge compliment. Good job, Leestown Middle School. Athletics-wise, they offer a wide range of sports like archery, basketball, cross country, football, volleyball, soccer, track. You get it. And number 6 of 6 is Bryan Station Middle School, which sits on Lexington's northeast side between New Circle, Paris Pike, and I-75. The surrounding area is primarily residential with a mix of businesses, commercial spots, and the usual fast food options. The school holds an overall B- rating with about 720 students and a 14-to-1 student-teacher ratio. Bryan Station ranks number 7 in diversity among all public schools in the state of Kentucky, meaning it has the second most diverse student population in Lexington. In addition to the diversity, Bryan Station stands out for its nearly perfect 1-to-1 male-to-female ratio and the high accessibility to free or reduced price lunches, which reflect strong community support and resources. Sports-wise, they offer everything I just mentioned for Leestown Middle School, but they also have cheer and dance team in their lineups. And now, the moment you've really been waiting for, the public middle school that hasn't been mentioned anywhere else in this video is Mary E. Britton Middle School. Okay, so why hasn't it shown up for rankings or comparisons yet? Well, because it's literally brand new and it just opened back in August of 2025. Mary Britton is located in the 40509 zip code, yes, once again, and was built to keep up with that explosive growth that I mentioned in that specific zip code. It sits on Polo Club Boulevard near the Hamburg Pavilion Shopping Center, but on the other side of I-75. Fun fact, it's walking distance to Costco. Probably not relevant for the kids, but for the parents, could be kind of a dream. The school expects to reach 1,200 students by 2027, and right now enrollment is sitting at 550 in their first year. They already offer 16 different sports, though there are not yet any major athletic achievements to note. On the academic side, they've rolled out advanced language arts, math, science, and social studies tracks at every grade level, and they also offer high school credit courses in English 1, Algebra 1, Geometry, Spanish 1, and Spanish 2. We all expect great things from you, Mary Britton Middle. And if you're sitting there ready to move here and get your kids into one of these schools, I want to work with you to find the right home in the right area. So reach out and we will get going. Last thing I need to emphasize again, these are not my opinions. They're not my rankings. School zones are subject to change. And so absolutely verify the information on yourself. Go to niche.com, go to the county and state public school sites, and that is it. Thanks for hanging. See you on the next video. Bye.